What's bragging, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of my Fulham career mode. Really excited to bring this episode to you. Thank you everyone for the support so far on the channel on this career mode. In this first match of the episode, we will be playing against Burnley, so we will be trying to get into like about 8 or 9 matches in this episode, and I think that's kind of the pace we want to go throughout this first season, maybe pick it up later on the season. But Mitrovic has been incredible. 11 goals in 10 games, projected to break the competition record of 32. Based on his current status, he would score 33 goals, which would break it by 1 goal. So we'll see what happens. He has been incredible. I love just the way target men can actually head the ball now. That's a huge thing. Mitrovic here playing Lookman down that wing. Lookman has been stepping up, playing a good cross into Kearney, and that one is saved by the Fulham goalkeeper. Could have maybe played it one more cross. Now Loftus-Cheek going to play the ball to Mitrovic. He's going to have a little bit of space here, down, cut back in. He's going to look for a pass to Lookman. Play the ball back around, just going to look for another pass. Mitrovic's going to have a snapshot. Unfortunately, it is saved. Lookman just misses getting to that rebound, however. So playing pretty good football at the moment. Fairly close, but of course Burnley and every other team is going to be looking for the inside pass. I feel like just the CP doesn't take enough shots. Lookman doing a good job getting behind that defense. 1v1 versus the goalkeeper. He's not scored a goal yet. Has the composure this time though to hit that near post shot and gets that past the goalkeeper. Really happy to see him perform so well, because he has been just growing so much in general in his attributes this season. The playing time is really helping, and I love that playing time actually does something. It feels like it affects the growth a lot more. It helps your players grow a lot quicker compared to previous FIFAs, in my opinion at least. But now, maybe a chance for a second here. Ball played in. Mitrovic just hits that cross fairly well over into the stands and like Rosie, but the chances are there. Burnley here, though, 77th minute, maybe able to create something on their own. Got to make sure you control those CDMs, guys, because like if you haven't seen my previous videos, you never know what's going to happen. Areola with a huge save to keep things 1-0 for Fulham. And that is how the game will end. So a very good performance from Lookman, getting behind that defense. Played some really good crosses also. Was pretty strong down that wing. And I'm really excited to see how he continues to grow and perform. So Tim Ream was sold to Fluminense, the Brazilian side. I don't know why Brazilian sides always go for like mediocre players in England, but yeah, well, he'll be leaving the club. Unfortunately, he's been a really kind of a strong point in Ream, and Ream has been for Fulham throughout their time, kind of trying to get back in the championship. And of course, they were back. He was with them when they were back in the Premier League for that season. But we're going to try to upgrade and grab another center back for sure. Lookman tried to get some of that magic from the previous match. Tried to go for the one-time volley, but did not work out. A great tackle from Ararabiyoyo, and he's going to have a chance here on the break. Karen, you're going to play the ball through to Mitrovic. Plays the ball to Lookman, and a great finish again from Lookman in the side netting. Lookman is the man of the episode so far. He finishes that chance very smoothly. He's doing a great job testing that defense, getting behind, using his strength, and also using his pace, excuse me. He actually is fairly strong from what I've noticed also, but still. Unfortunately, they do come back with a very nice goal. I think my girlfriend was actually like walking in front of the TV, and we were talking about how I had to pause the match for like a second. That's what happens when you like live with a family. Now you got a girl and a kid in your household. Sometimes stuff like that happens, and it happened right there. But it's okay. City rightfully grabbing the equalizer, and they're going to play some beautiful football and grab the 2-1 lead here, thanks to just completely splitting the defense. I should have kept Zombo right in front of the center backs. That was my bad. I was trying to put some pressure on the ball, but just completely split there with that run, and deservedly up 2-1 at the moment. But a great tackle there. I think that was from Anderson. And Mitrovic can play the ball to Kearney now. Going to look for the sweat back. Lookman a great job peeling off his marker, and he's going to make it 2-2. So all level here, and Lookman has been incredible. His movement impeccable, and he's definitely been the man of the match so far, in my opinion, the man of the episode. Some quality runs from and behind from him when he has a chance to. But City's going to try to get back here really quickly. Maura is going to play the ball through to Aguero, but a huge save from Areola. And look at this save from Tete off the line. Oh my God, saving the result so far with that save off the line. Great work from him. Just the recognition to see that kind of opening and see that shot. and that was a huge moment from Areola as well as Tete to keep things 2-2. So a huge result against City, who have been underperforming. The underperforming sides have been like City, Arsenal, and Chelsea from what I've seen in this career mode so far. But a great result in the end to be able to preserve that 2-2, and of course a huge match from three guys in Lookman, Areola, and Tete. So love to see the work from those guys. And now we're gonna get into this match against Leeds and trying to get something going here in the 30th minute. Now Loftus-Cheek gonna play the ball through to Lookman, and this man's been so good. We'll see what he does with the ball this time. He's gonna cut the ball back to Loftus-Cheek. Unfortunately, that is blocked, but very good vision from the man. He's been so deadly. Now Loftus-Cheek being played through, looks like he has a chance 1v1. Gonna try to go far post, it looked like, but he hit right at the goalkeeper in the end. So the chances are coming. This time Brian being played through, gonna play the ball to Mitrovic, and just looks like he got tugged off the ball right there, but that's unfortunate. Now Rodrigo makes us pay after that missed opportunity. I mean, Mitrovic was pretty much right in front of goal, but could not get contact with that ball. And now Rodrigo, of course, tons of experience and success in the Spanish league, who showcases his ability and composure right there. But now Lookman being played through. Is this another big opportunity for the man? And he's 1v1 this time, but hits it right at the goalkeeper. I think the goalkeeper really did a good job cutting that angle. Maybe need to try to round him or something and get to the side, kind of gets to the first post, but looks like another chance from Leeds here. Great play from them, and that is a huge save again from the French goalkeeper to keep things 1-0 instead of 2-0, and maybe put that game away. But Loftus-Cheek gonna play the ball through down to Mitrovic now. He has hit some really good shots from this angle and goes for it. Could have probably had the cutback, however, I think, in between those two defenders. But we're going to try to hit this corner kick in. Mitrovic going to get a head on it, and Anderson's going to get the second ball and put that in the back of the net to make things 1-1. So I really do love that corners are actually pretty useful now. When you actually just put the ball in for like a general corner, because last year you pretty much would just have to play it short. But Mitrovic, the man, is so strong in the air. He was able to flick that back to Anderson, and he's gonna just get a little quick touch on it. Both Leeds players, the goalkeeper and the defender on the line, just missing the opportunity to clear that off. But we will take that goal to make things 1-1. And maybe one more chance here. Looks like 86th minute. Loftus-Cheek going to play the ball through to Mitrovic. He's going to have some space and just hits that over the bar. Not the best composure for Mitrovic in front of goal today, but still a few more chances it looks like. Now Loftus-Cheek going to be played through, going to hit that fairly wide. The play was there, but just not enough quality in the final third, I would say. But nonetheless, a good result. Anderson with his first goal of the season. He's been quality. I really would love to be able to sign him on a permanent deal once his loan ends. But I think just to kind of protect from that, we're going to have to really bring another young center back in the upcoming transfer window, and just to kind of assure things. If we can't get Anderson, at least we'll have another center back to kind of get things going, and then while we can look for another if we can't bring Anderson back in. So Kevin Mcdonald kept on asking for more wages. He's 32 years old, 70 overall. I decided just to release him. I could have kept on trying to sell him, but he wouldn't agree to any contract offers. And I don't want any issues with the board because I don't know much about this FIFA in some areas of the board. From what I've heard, it's pretty inconsistent when it comes to what they decide to fire you on. I've heard some issues with contract disputes and transfer disputes, and if you don't listen to the board, people are getting fired. So I said, okay, I am not risking that. I do not want to lose this save that I'm actually enjoying over something stupid like that. But some good build-up play through the middle, going through the big man Mitrovic. Lookman into some space, play the ball here, and a great little combination between Lookman, Mitrovic, and Loftus-Cheek to put that one in the back of the net. Great run in between behind for Loftus-Cheek, and Mitrovic doing a good job still showing to the ball rather than running super hard near posts to maybe try to win a header or something. But great work again from Lookman. He's had some incredible vision. He's been wonderful this episode. Could have finished a chance last match, but in general, he's been very quality on the wing, and it's glad to see him performing so well. Of course, the young English winger, things haven't worked out so far since his move from Charlton, but he is showing well here in Fulham now, and that's kind of the players we want to bring in, be able to make the most of some of these guys. But look at this, absolutely destroyed. Robinson and Anderson were by Batshuayi, and he puts in the back of the net after a lovely little skill run. So not much we could do there. I mean, we could try to defend a little bit better. I think I could have maybe held LT or something to try to get in front of him the ball. But nonetheless, Brian here on the wing, cut the ball back to Kearney, to Mitrovic, who's going to have a go, but a great save on the near post. It seems like they do cover near post a lot better here this year, a lot of the goalkeepers, so that's promising. Mitrovic, though, in the air, and unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get very good contact on that. But now, 55th minute, Kearney to Loftus-Cheek. Mitrovic has some space, going to take a shot again, and a great save, near post, once again from the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. So things have been interesting. We're making some chances. Good play. Loftus-Cheek now on the wing. Get a little bit of space. Going to cut the ball to Kearney, and a strong header, but right at the goalkeeper. If that is anywhere towards that far post, that is a goal. Now, Kearney going to play the ball through to Loftus-Cheek, and again, just not the best composure in the final third from us. We have the chances. They're coming, but we're not finishing. Now, Lookman again, down on this wing, going to cut the ball back, so agile. Going to play the ball to Kearney now, and that is unfortunate. Hit off the goalkeeper and off the post. Kearney has been doing a good job getting to those headers, but unfortunately he's not finishing them. Now, Brian back to the Loftus-Cheek, and that is blocked, and that is how the match will end. Definitely had plenty of chances to make this a 2-1 victory, or even more, like 3 or 4-1 for Fulham, but unfortunately things again did not go our way in that match. But still having a pretty strong season. We're around that mid-table, which is what the board wants us to be at, so we got to keep on fighting in those positions. Now, Brighton here in this match away, so we see how we perform against them. They have some pretty good, solid attackers in all honesty, so they could definitely cause some problems. 4th minute, again, Tete gets on the wrong side of his man. Good cutback, and fortunately, they do grab the goal. Not the best defending all around from our guys in those spots, and that is why we concede early here to Brighton. But good work, really made us pay the opposition in that. But Adarabioyo, you're going to see him pushing forward a lot more. He's getting a lot more comfortable on the ball. Mitrovic is going to be played through, and unfortunately cannot finish that opportunity again. We are not finishing our chances these last few matches, and it's hurting us when it comes to some of these results. And a huge header from Mitrovic that is played off the line, trying to run for that second ball, cannot get the second ball. Again, the shots are there, not being finished. So Zambo going to have a good playthrough of Reed, and Reed hits that off of the crossbar. The man who's been it's been really a kind of a rotation between him and Brian, but unfortunately he cannot make things work there. Now Loftus-Cheek here to Kearney, going to have a go. Actually, he's going to try to chip it over. I thought he was going to go for that near post shot, and right off of that deflection is going to be a goal. Ariola had no clue what to do with him being played through, and that's going to make us pay. 65th minute, looks like it's going to be all Brighton in this match, so unfortunately have not been converting our chances, and that is Brighton has made us pay so far. So good work though from Mitrovic. Kearney, nice little 1-2s. Kearney making some space, can hit this ball perfectly near post. Goalkeeper did not have enough time to react to that. That was really well hit. Ryan just left kind of frozen there, but 2-1, and Kearney runs to that ball. The captain putting the team on his back and grabbing a goal for his side. Now a good play down through the Mitrovic again. Going to play the ball to Zambo, who makes a late run, and he's going to hit that near post. The CDM just decided, I'm going to get forward here and try to help us grab this equalizer, and that's a perfectly timed run off of the back of Mitrovic. That's why I love to have a target man in this game. But now 2-2, Brighton playing very well and just turning his man. And great save, though, strong on that near post was Ariola to keep things 2-2. That would have been really disappointing to concede right after making things level. But now some good interplay. Tete going to look for his man. Good patience around the box. And Mitrovic turns. The second ball goes to Kearney, and that is 3-2 now. Kearney has been in the right spot at the right time every time, it seems like, in these last couple matches. And finally, he's being rewarded with some goals here. The captain, I think some people were maybe concerned about his quality. Not being up to the Premier League level, but he has certainly shown he is at this level in this season. Great to see the captain of the side doing so well. I think eventually, soon, we may have to upgrade over him, but I don't think we have to yet with how well he's playing. And he's actually been growing a little bit in some of his attributes, so that certainly helps his case. And how many goals does he have on this? He's 7 goals now, so I think he's second to Mitrovic in goals. Now, Lookman being played through, another chance here, and he's going to find the ball to Mitrovic, who's going to hit that near post to make things all basically good. Wrap up the result, 4-2, 4 goals in the last 25 minutes of the match. That is a way to get things going. Kearney, the captain, really riled his side up with that goal and just woke his players up, because we weren't playing the best in these last few matches. A lot of draws in matches we could have won, and finally things are going well for us as we win this one 4-2 thanks to goals from Kearney, Zombo, 2 from Kearney, then 1 from Zombo and 1 from Mitrovic. So great work from the side as things will move on here against Wolves, who are in the top 4. So this is a big match at home against a top side. And I think the side really was woken up from the results last time. Lookman to play the ball to Mitrovic. Unfortunately, again, not the best contact on the header. But Lookman has been improving so much in his crossing, his passing, and of course his finishing has been a lot better. But now the great idea with that ball in, unfortunately, did not work out here in the 18th minute. Going to have a chance here on the corner kick. Mitrovic going to run to the near post, and he is going to hit that header to the back post, and that's going to go in the back of the net. What a lovely header from Mitrovic. This man is such a tank. He's incredible on goal kicks. He's great with his hold-up play, and his composure has been so improved throughout this season. I think if he improves that finishing composure even more, he's just going to be unstoppable because this man is in that golden boot lead at the moment. I think it looks like he could really run away from it. But Wolves now going to play the ball around the box. Potence, some good patience from him. A good block. Another good block here. And just wonderful work. Unfortunately, cannot get the ball out yet. Is it going to make us pay? Adamo with the ball, having some more patience, finding another pass. Neves is going to lose the ball here, and finally we get that one out. So very nervy moments with all those drag backs and skumas the CPU does at times. Now Kearney to Mitrovic, going to play the ball through to Reed, who it's really, again, it's been Reed and Brian kind of keeping things in. Reed does a great job having some patience, making a defender commit, and finding Loftus-Cheek back post to make things 2-0. So Reed, another guy who's not super high rated, but he's found his way into the manager's good side. Of course, Bud Exeter is rating him. He's getting some more chances. Him and Brian rotating that left mid spot, and I think Reed is having the better performances recently. But now, good win here from the midfielder, and Loftus-Cheek gets that one. He's going to run at the defense, going to play Kearney through and have a go, and that is a beautiful finish from Kearney. This is like 3 or 4 goals or something these last couple matches. 3-0 against Wolves, a top 4 side at home. I think that's where I think a really good team can kind of push from mid-table to like the top 4, is establishing some home field advantage, playing very good at their own pitch, and I think that's something we're kind of starting to establish now. Maybe it looks like, especially in this match. But a great finish from Kearney. Continues to storm through. Lookman going to play this ball to Mitrovic, who's going to finish it near post, and it's 63rd minute, 4-0 up, and it is going to be time to jump to the results with the interactive match sim. That's the one thing that's nice about this. I don't got to waste like another extra 5 minutes or so. I can just sim through the results. They did grab a consolation goal, which is fine. Obviously, would like to keep a clean sheet, but I don't really care. I just wanted to get things over with. Now, we did end up selling Ivan Caballero for, was this 6.7 million euros to Atalanta. So he wasn't in my plans. He was never really in my plans, in all honesty. I think we're going to look for a different kind of area. I think we're going to try to maybe look for a quality young English left mid, or build some of our youth academy wingers we have for next season, while we keep kind of reading Brian on the side in those spots whenever we need. So in this match against Aston Villa, I think it's going to be pretty entertaining, because you can see they are terrible at home. We are on a good run. Kearney going to play the ball here to Mitrovic, and wow.
No.
Miss of the season.
He tried.
So that is not something to write home about exactly with a miss like that. But of course, Mitrovic will be forgiven. He's been incredible all season. Something we'll just have to live with. But now Mitrovic going to play the ball. Unfortunately, just not getting good contact on the header. Just put off by the defender. But now in the 32nd minute, a chance on a corner kick. Mitrovic is going to win this one, but unfortunately well over the bar. So we're making a few chances, but not actually playing as well as I thought we would against Villa, who has been struggling. Loftus-Cheek going to have a go, and unfortunately that is a terrible shot. Probably could have played one more to Kearney. It looked like that was at the top of the box for Mitrovic. But Anderson now going to play the ball through the back. Ribiolio getting a good ball there also. Kearney going to be through on the defense. And he's not pacey, so I don't know how he's getting by defenders. And once that happened, I decided to actually basically make the acceleration sprints be a little bit higher for the CPU AI. I think it started at the next match because that was Kearney, and he's not very pacey. And I know Mings is quite pacey, and I think it's like now the opposite of catch-up speed, where where like the CPU is too slow at times against like other really slow strikers. So Mitrovic should grab another goal in the 90th minute to help put things away and make us grab that 2-0 win, help us lead us to that win. And very promising to see some of the performances in this episode from guys who like Lookman, Kearney, of course Tete, Anderson. Our whole defense was pretty strong in this. Robinson has continued to get lots of games in, the young American left back, and I think is going to continue to grow. So now Loftus-Cheek going to have some space here against West Brom in this last match of the episode. Now Mitrovic going to look for the shots, and Reed gets to the second ball. Great performances from Reed, honestly. He's been solid, and he gets rewarded with a goal. Some great composure there. Good job getting that second ball. Of course, he is generally kind of a striker, that is his main position game. But of course, he moved into left mid. 2 goals on the season. He's happy, especially with the kind of the confidence his manager has given him, continuing to give him matches when maybe some people think he's not up to the Premier League quality, but he's certainly shown he can perform here throughout this season and some of the chances he's gotten. But West Brom is going to cause a very interesting card and foul from Zombo. I don't know if maybe it's because I fouled someone right before also for a little kind of a cheap off-the-ball foul. You can see it. It's yeah, that is actually pretty difficult, pretty harsh foul. I don't know if it was exactly a red, but maybe like the foul before compounded the foul right here, and that is why it was called. But unfortunately, we have to take out the man who just scored in Reed. Like that has to be frustrating. Right, they have to bring on another Reed, and Harrison Reed, the young center defenseman, is going to step in and take over for Zombo. We're going to have a gap kind of in that left side of the defense. Going to be asked Kearney to go to that spot a little bit, as you can see right there. Now, good play. Finding that second pass there was Mitrovic. Even though we're down a man, Loftus-Cheek was kept onside. Gallops over that flag and celebrates with the side to help, as he did help his team go up 2-0 right here. But I thought we had that initial ball, did not. But now look at this chaos again. What is this? What is happening? I don't know what is going on with this game today, but not the most ideal thing to happen when you're down a man trying to conserve a lead. So that's 2-1 down to West Brom, and yeah, I just not sure what happened. It was like he Supermaned Anderson right there. He just fell down, got knocked over, and some celebrations apparently from the West Brom side, but a very weird goal. I've seen a lot of stuff like that happen from time to time, but it's not as bad as previous FIFAs. I remember like all the older like blooper videos back in the day were pretty entertaining from stuff like that you'd see. But 90th minute, a chance to kind of conserve the result. Brian gonna have a go at goal, who does come on to actually play in the center mid role and doesn't do too bad in that instance. Actually did perform fairly well. I had to actually train him as a center mid also. I know I've trained him as a left mid, but center mid he could certainly perform kind of full. I feel like fullbacks can always play as like a box to box center mid. But that's kind of how we'll round up the episode. Next episode we're playing against Arsenal. They're in 8th. We're in 7th, actually. I don't know. I just feel like the league is not that strong. Like, if you look at some of the points for, like, the kind of even, like, the top 4 and some other mid-table sides, I feel like it's kind of a weird mix of results, maybe. Like, points per game, so I feel like it should be a little bit higher. Of course, City and Arsenal both struggling, who have incredible sides, is not helping. Leicester's doing fairly well, but we're on 31 points, and we're only 2 points away from a Europa League spot. And what is that? 6 points away from Wolves, who we just beat for a Champions League spot. So this season is going a lot better than expected, and I think for the next episode we'll probably try to get to the end of like the transfer window, and I do have a transfer lined up, and you guys will see that we do need another young center back, especially just to give us insurance for the rest of the season, as well as if anything happens with Anderson not being able to re-sign him, transfer him in for the next season after the season does end. So with that, really thank you guys for all the support. Hope you guys have enjoyed these episodes so far. I've really enjoyed making this content. Hope you guys continue to support the channel, continue to support my other videos. Follow me on Twitch, Instagram, Twitter. Everything is Chalupawana. With that, thank you all. I love you guys. Hit that like button. I'll be signing out now, and I'll catch you guys later.